We're getting into the foreground now, and we need to get much darker, but we load it the same way. Let's go up in here. Okay, bravery test, maybe. Let's put some nice dark color in here. Very dark. You need dark in order to show light, and that's all we're putting this in here for right now. So the only reason we're putting it in here. There, we just make a nice little hill. See, and it pushes all that back very, very far. That easy. And you could just decide where you want this to live. Now you could really put this in any way. I suggest you practice this tapping, because we're going to put grass on top of this. And it gives you a chance to practice those strokes. And anytime you can practice, it'll make your life so much easier. And besides that, it's more fun than just painting it on there with a paint roller. All right. That's coming along pretty good there. Something about like that. That's really all we're looking for. It's just a dark area. Then we'll come back, again, putting all the beautiful little lights in there. All right. That's interesting. This is the 30th series of The Joy of Painting. Shoot, there's nearly 400 shows now. And if you hadn't got a chance to see them all in your area, give the station you're watching this on a call, because they're available to them. And if you'd like to see them, let them know. That's the only way they know that you're interested. There we go. Something about like that. Now then, going back to my old 2-inch brush, I'm going to take some sap green, a little bit of the cad yellow, yellow ochre, all those beautiful little colors. Just tap. Now then, back in here, I want the indication of a little bit of grassy area that lives right along.
This is actually where I want to start diverting a bit from Bob, because I don't think I'm going to go so much into the greens that he's doing. I actually quite like it like this. So what I might do is that I might keep mine mostly sort of earthy colored. And maybe just extend this water instead. Or put another hill in the back there that goes sort of alongside, but maybe. But this I actually quite enjoy. I think this right now looks quite nice. I really like this. If I just fix the water so that it sort of comes a bit closer. And maybe just put some like sandy sort of, I don't know, something here. And just make my foreground a bit like closer to me here, like, or like just something else, you know, in this foreground. Because he's also going to put a cabin there, which I'm not super keen on. I'd rather keep this mostly on the other colors that are there right now. I'm not quite sure yet. I have to think of how I would want to do this. Just adding some other darker bits, just so that there's a bit of variation in the colors to try to create, or just give this sort of a bit of, you know, 3D feeling, sort of, so to speak. So that it's not just the same elevation and the same height, or the same, like that it's flat, that it has grooves and so on. So, like, I actually quite like this color that's here in the back. If I could make this into a bit of a waterfront and this just a drop, I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, we'll see. And I think I'm looking at a few other things as well that I would like to sort of change a bit. I'm wondering if yeah, because I put my forest a bit too high up, and then I didn't quite pull it down as much as I should have. Maybe I could pull that down a bit here. Oh, sorry, I guess I'm covering the camera. Sorry, could pull this down a bit closer to here. To do that, I have to do quite a bit of cleanup, and I've already cleaned my fan brush, but that's fine. In for a penny, in for a pound. Okay, take this. I have this like problem when I paint is that I start getting a bit lazy towards the end, and then I'm just like, oh, I'll just do it like this, and then fuck it, and then I'm like, I should not have done that. I should have not have done it like that. Issues getting this shape here too. Nice, but whatever. I need a clean 2-inch brush for this. Actually, I think I'm just going to take a new one because I cannot be bothered washing this 20 times. So. Trees didn't quite come out the way I wanted them to. It's unfortunate, but I know I messed up the water a bit, but I can just fix that. But first I want to clean up. Again, to prevent the buildup of cleanup. Where did I put the paper towels? Right in front of me. I'm just blind. Don't mind me. There's one last thing to clean. Clean. Now onto that water. I need some more white. I can see myself scratching the paint off the canvas. Trying to maybe not go quite as hard as I am. Like this instinct that just pulls your hand down when you're doing it, that like suddenly I'm not leveled anymore. I guess that's also because I'm trying to not scratch it too hard, right?